Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 18 team in the country, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Golden Eagles have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense is on the field for the first time today. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. They're going to run it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win.
Hit the afterburners, kid. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Boston College Eagles offense will get the ball for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29. On the ready. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Etienne. They get him on the ground. A 6-yard run in the red zone down to the 11.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another 1st down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the dogs do.
And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Looking downfield, it's Rashada. He makes the connection. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
29 Philly.
Quarterback on the keeper. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker in there.
The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Ready?
Here comes the offense on first down.
Jackrabbit.
A quick pass to the left. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter.
Yankee Blue.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
Got it.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
Pound 55.
Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Running it back, it's Tuggle. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
On second down, he'll fire. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Third down play from the gun. Trying to get to him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, the defense just needs something positive to happen. They're trailing in this game. A turnover would be massive for momentum right now, and a nice effort defensively, getting a hand on the ball, knocking it down.
Finds his man, and they convert. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. And the Dogs look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. The give to the back. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more.
Ready.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Set. Ready.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Lets it fly. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Line lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback.
Ready.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Set. Hut. Hut.
Going up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. They get him down after he makes a catch. Boston College wants to play fast.
Black 24.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bradley. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. At the 35, he's loose. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking to go up top on first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Boston College now operates from the red zone. Looking for a man, it's Castellanos. Unloads to the wideout. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College!
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're gonna be a really hard one to stop.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense.
Ready.
Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Using his legs, it's Etienne. He now has 56 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first half performance. Second down coming up. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together.
Ready,
Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
29 Philly. Ready.
He's gonna pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Bought a little time, lets it go. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Ready up.
Now on second down.
Easy.
Looking to pass. It's Rashada. Good timing on the quick out. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Okay, ready.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone.
3:25.
Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring.
Lion.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
going, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
On the double.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before
Here we
halftime.
go. Check.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Jackrabbit.
Comes out throwing on first down. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Ready.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Here we go. Ready.
Looking to pass on second down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
To the air, it's Castellanos. He's got his man. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Slips through the line, working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now the play fake. Going over the top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Easy.
They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And obviously on that third down situation, the running game's in play. They go RPO. But how about the defense? They were ready for it up front. Good physicality setting up fourth down.
Set.
On fourth down, flexing that muscle in the run game. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the first down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. What What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. He has 89 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job of getting through the hole, getting through this block, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Bulldogs line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Georgia! And the beatdown has ensued. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Central Michigan is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Chippewa's fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
Cricket. Ready, go.
He wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Ready.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10.
Lasso. Lasso.
Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Unloads to the right. Man, did he have a read on that one and almost had the pick. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll bring it back. It's Tuggle. He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. You want to talk about ability to flip a field on display right there, and it was just about a return for a touchdown.
Over.
Looking for room, it's Frazier. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Ready.
Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off.
29 Philly.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
Set. Ready.
He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the pummeling has started. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Fights off a defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23?
55 weak. Ready.
Robinson looking to pass. He's going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Trying to show their strength with the run on fourth down. Still running at the 40. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. BC back to work after picking up the first down.
Set, go.
He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. First down here for the offense. To the ground with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all off season, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
The official says no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Robinson will throw. Fires to the tight end. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Lasso.
He's looking to throw. Works the middle of the field. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop.
Spider. 4-2 spider.
From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Boston College will send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll give it to the back. Just ran him over. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Robinson looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. They'll throw it on first down. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
And this defense has put a game together. Man, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to this progression.
Okay.
And the incompletion brings up a second down.
Get set. Get set.
He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it on the move. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. He's got it. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still counted for 6.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
This is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Now on first down from the 30. Looking for a crease, it's Frazier. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
And you got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.